Hello everybody, here Rene from Spain again with a new video. And in this video I like to show stuff I've been playing in the car lately. See, this stuff I've been spinning in the car in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And some of them I played them 2 or 3 times in the car because, you know, I think all these records are good. I will show you. One album I've been spinning lately a lot home is this one by Anthem, Hunting Time. Japanese band, of course, and this is one of my favorite bands from Japan because, you know, they always stay true to hard rock and heavy metal, and I really like this album. I mean, Hunting Time was the second album with a new singer, Yukio Morikawa. For sure I say it wrong, but he came in the band when they released Gypsy Ways. In 1988 I think that one came out, and this one came out in 1989, and this one is better than Gypsy Ways. I like Gypsy Ways a lot, but this one is heavier. I mean, here there are 2 of my favorite songs by Anthem ever on here. One is the title track, Hunting Time. It's an amazing song, and I really love Let Your Heart Beat. I mean, check it out on the internet if you don't know that song. Let Your Heart Beat. Check it on YouTube. That is one of the best heavy metal songs ever. I mean, believe me, check out that song. It's a killer song. I've been spinning this a lot home. Okay, but in the car I've been spinning Sanctuary by Praying Mantis, melodic hard rock. I mean, I really like this record. This was the last album they released in 2009, but I think this year a new album is coming out. You know, there's already one song you can hear on YouTube, but this one is the previous record. It came out on Frontiers Records. Sanctuary. Great White first full-length album from 1984. This has some bonus tracks on it too. Some other guys already showed this record too, that's why I got it out. I think Steve Harless Rebel actually showed this record with a different cover. That's why I thought, okay, I'm going to pick it out myself out of my collection and play it in the car. Still a very good album. Aborted with Strichine 213. For sure I butchered the name. It's from 2008. This is probably one of my favorite albums by the band. I mean, they don't have a bad record, but the 10 tracks on here are all very good, very intense. Bright. I think this was the 3rd record, I think. Fear No Evil, and then they released one more. I have those 2 on vinyl. And then this I think was the 3rd album. And this comes with a lot of bonus tracks of a record that the singer released. I don't know if that was ever really released, that record, but at least those songs are from a solo album that was released, or maybe never released, but it was recorded with the singer Dale Thompson, sorry. I'm always very bad in saying names, you know, I admit it. I mean, it's a fact anyway. Silence is Madness. I really like this album. I think this is the last good album. Later they released, after this one, I remember they released another record that I bought. I think it was in 93 or 94, and it was like a different sound, a very dark sound. But this one is still a very good album from 1989. This was actually a limited re-release to 2,000 copies only. More Japanese metal, Slap in the Face, Loudness. See, this is an EP with 4 songs on it. It's a Japanese release actually. It's the OB strip. It's nice. I mean, Loudness released a lot of cool stuff. Only when they released 94 Heavy Metal Hippies, I mean, I didn't like that record. And from then on they start putting a lot of alternative stuff in their music, and they changed quite a lot. Thus I always respect Anthem more, because Anthem stayed true to traditional hard rock and heavy metal. Some soundtracks. Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure. This is a very nice soundtrack with 2 unreleased tracks by Shark Island. I mean, it's a band I love very much. I don't know if I have the record here by Shark Island. No, here no. Because I've played it quite often lately. No, it's not here. No. Okay, anyway. Anyway, Shark Island released a great record in '89, I think it was. But this two songs. Oh shit. Okay, it's falling down here. Okay, anyway. And also we have Tora Tora on here. Also a good song by them. Extreme has a song on here too. This is quite a good soundtrack from '89. Another killer soundtrack is The Shocker. And this is more famous, the soundtrack. I think you all know this soundtrack already. I listened to this compilation, Metal Formata's second part. It's very nice. Here we have Trespace on it, Chevy, Red Alert, Dark Star, White Spirit. It's also famous as the first part, but this is still a very good one. The Lizzie, Spanish female heavy metal band. I didn't like it first when I bought it, but now this week I've been playing it more times and I like it a lot more. Especially the music is good, traditional heavy metal. The vocalist is not my favorite, but not bad. Another Spanish, Bruque, is a famous record, of course. This is I have this on vinyl too, but this came out in 2009 on re-release. This is from the 80s, from the late 80s, and this was limited to 500 copies. And here we have the famous song El Heavy Nos Violencia and Beirut. Beirut is also a very famous Bruque song. And Pedro Bruque, he had an association in the 80s, you know, like a metal association, and then people could be a member of it. It's a very famous guy, but he died, I think the late 90s he died. Bad Company, Best Of. I mean, here we have only classic songs on it. We have here Can't Get Enough, Feel Like Making Love, Shooting Star, yes, Rock and Roll Fantasy. I mean, the songs come from the first 5 albums by the band. Okay, CC Top. This is great for the summer, of course. Eliminator from '83. I mean, I don't have to say a lot about it, but this is great for the summer. This is a party record. Cattle Decapitation. This is a great record from 2004. Humanure. Great, brutal death metal. I mean, I really like this album. Another album I love, total different style, is this one by Rat, Invasion of Your Privacy. This is probably my favorite album by the band. I mean, all the songs are great on this one. I mean, it's really, really good. But of course, you all know this one for sure, from '85. A little more rare album is Gemini, Out for Blood. You know, this is like an hard and heavy album. Not bad at all. The production is not so good. It was released by their own label, Nightmare. See? Here we have a Spanish band again, Lurking Evil, with their first full-length album. If you like Celtic Frost, you know, and older black thrash bands, check this one out. Very raw and dirty sounding, but very good. The Almighty Hordes of the Undead, Lurking Evil. The new Satan, Life Sentence. I mean, it came out 2 years ago already. It was a great comeback album for the band. Only good songs on here. Only good songs. And this was recorded to the same lineup that did the first Caught in the Act album. Back in 1983, I think the album came out. That's why this sounds very much like 1983. But I can maybe sounds just like a sacrilege. But I think I like this album more. The Chord of the Act. I mean, this is a really, really killer Satan record. Turbulent by Risk. This was their last album they released. This doesn't sound... Turpitude, sorry. The album name is Turpitude from 1993. This is not their best record. I like the one before this one more. I think that one came out in 1991. This is very dark sounding. If you like Alice in Chains from the Dirt era, I think you will like this album too. So check it out. It's 3 stars out of 5 stars I would give it. Okay, Killswitch Engage. This is I think it was their second album. And this is with Yes, of course, on vocals. That's the only kill switch engage I'm interested in. And he came back on this record, and this came out 2 years ago already. And this is probably my favorite kill switch engage album because there's so many good songs on it. I love the ballad Always. I mean, it's kind of a power ballad. And I like In Due Time, A Tribute to the Fallen, a lot of cool classic metal riffs with, of course, some modern vocals. I mean, it is a good record. Really, it's a good record. There's many good songs on it. Disarm the Descent. Then I played a lot this one, Creatures of the Night by Kiss. See, with the German logo there. I mean, of course, this is again maybe probably my favorite Kiss album. April Rhine, Animal Grace. Not their best album, but still it has many good songs on it. I mean, I always liked it. The debut album by Hellstar, Burning Star. Also a good record. Here we have the Metal for Mutters, the first part. With I love the song by Sledgehammer. Of course, the Iron Maiden tracks are great. I also love Tomorrow or Yesterday by Samson. That's a great Samson song. I really love it. And I love Captured City by Praying Mantis. You know, when they were sounding a little more heavier than nowadays. You know, they had this heavy metal touch to it. Melodic, but heavy metal touch. Then I listened to these two albums by Alice Cooper, Brutal Planet and Dragon Town. And I listened to this bootleg by Kiss. And this has some demos, never released, of Paul Stanley, from '89. And they were never released, these songs. When Two Hearts Collide, Don't Let Go, Best Man for You, and Time Traveler. Very AOR sounding Paul Stanley. You know, a lot of keyboards, and I like it. And it also has some acoustic tracks on it, live in Los Angeles '95. And some stuff from 1988. This is a good bootleg. Also, the other two in the series are good. The Secret Kisses, the third part. Okay, this is everything I've been playing in the car for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, stay metal forever.